Hi everyone, welcome to my channel if you're new and welcome back if you're returning. My name is Paula, Empty Nester at 40. Today's project, we're going to be using 3 of these little wooden pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. We're also going to be using a page from this calendar that I also picked up from the Dollar Tree. I actually got this idea from Crafts by Caitlin. Her channel is great and she has so much unique inspiration. I love watching her channel. So I'm just going to be using Always Stay Humble and Kind, just the wording and maybe one of the roses at the top. I'm going to also be using my linen white chalk paint by Rust-Oleum, my wood glue and my Mod Podge, and of course my scissors and a paintbrush that I'll be using to paint. Okay, so to start the project off, I'm going to remove the raffia bow from all 3 pumpkins. I'm also going to remove the stickers. I think I only have 1 pumpkin that I have to remove the sticker from. And I'm also going to remove the little wood dowel from the top of the pumpkins. I know that you can probably grab some pliers and just pull those out, but I didn't want to have the holes, so I decided to grab my little hand saw that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and I'm simply going to saw off the wood dowels as close as I can to the little pumpkin frame as possible. It's up to you if you replicate this project and which way you want to do it. So I apologize that me sawing this is not in frame of the camera. Now that my wood dowels are cut off, I did a little bit of light sanding to make sure that I have an even surface, well, as even as I can get it. Now I'm just going to take my Elmer's wood glue and I'm simply going to glue all 3 of the little wooden pumpkin pieces together. You can use hot glue if you'd like. I just decided that the wood glue would probably be better. I did have to wait for the wood glue to dry, so that's something to keep in mind if you're looking at doing a quick DIY, maybe doing hot glue. You can also try to use E6000. You can also do popsicle sticks maybe, or some type of stick in the back or some kind of support in the back. I didn't think that it was necessary because I wasn't going to be moving this piece around a lot. And to be honest, I may just repurpose it for a different DIY later on as well. So I'm just going to lay it down and do some wood glue and just allow it to dry and then continue on once it's all dry and set. Now that my 3 wooden pumpkins are nice and glued, I am ready to just give it, I think I gave it 2.5 good coats of paint. I painted front and back. I'm just going to be Mod Podging a picture or wording on the front. So technically the front where the wording is, I didn't have to give it the best of coats, but I did. So again, 2.5 coats of paint, and then I allowed it to dry before I moved on to the final step. Okay, now my piece is dry thanks to the assistance of my blow dryer. That's always wonderful. Just a little tip, I'm sure you already know about it, but you can use your blow dryer or a heat gun to help speed up the drying process. So now I ripped out the page that I want from the calendar, and now I'm just going to size it to where I want it to be. Oh, I hit the camera. I apologize. On the 3 wooden pumpkins, and I'm simply just going to cut any excess off, and then I'm just going to Mod Podge it on. The best part about this project is you don't have to do the same image that I did. It's an idea where you can glue the 3 pumpkins together. It's a solid piece of wood. When you do that, and then you put whatever image you want on it, or you can stencil. You can use your Cricut machine if you have one, or any other die cutting machine, and put some wording on it. You can freehand if you have good freehand. You can print something from the internet and Mod Podge that on, or do whatever tricks and traits that they have for transferring whatever the image or the wording is. So the sky's the limit with this project. I think you have solid pieces of wood, and you can put whatever you want on it. I thought I'd go a little different. This is a little bit different than what I normally do. So I thought, let me go try that. So here I'm simply just going to add a good amount of Mod Podge, not too much, and then I'm just going to lay my paper on, and I'm going to cut any excess off, and then I'm going to go from there. Once I have it down to where I like it, and majority of the image is cut off, all the excess is cut off, I should say, I did grab a ruler and I was trying to use it to kind of smooth out a little bit of the bubbles that I was experiencing, but I didn't want to rip the paper. I totally apologize for the continuous arm that you're seeing. I again used a different camera angle, and I'm not a fan of it, so I probably won't be doing that again. But anyways, so here I am just simply cutting off any excess image that I still have, and then I am simply going to grab sandpaper, and I'm going to sand off any additional paper from the edges as well. It also gives it that, I don't want to say rustic, but it gives it that worn look. I cannot remember who did this. It was one of the ladies, I don't know if it was Glue Gun and Roses or Whiskey and Wit. I can't remember what channel it was where they showed it sanding off, or a little bit of Common Crazy. I can't remember. I watch all of them, so they're great channels. I love their channels, and they have some great tips. But anyways, that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just simply grabbing some sandpaper and sanding the edges to give it that rough look. You got to be very careful though, because I didn't wait for everything to fully dry. So yeah, if you wait for everything to fully dry, you probably don't have to be careful, but I didn't, so I just have to be a little bit extra careful. And here it is in all its glory. You will see that when I give you a close-up of it, you will see some wrinkles in the paper that I Mod Podged. It's not perfect, but I think it's a cute concept, a cute idea. It doesn't necessarily fit my current decor, and when I say current decor, I think this would be a better um, sign for the springtime because of the rose. I could have maybe just done the lettering and not use the rose. It's up to you, however you do it. I think it turned out cute. Now I'm just going to take some jute twine, and I don't know what the heck I was thinking. I was going to do this huge jute twine up bow at the top of the picture, and no, that was a definitely no-go. I am sorry again for my arm and my elbow that's all up in your faces. I do apologize for that. Again, I said I will never use this camera angle again, or I will keep it much further away. But so then I decide I'm just going to make a little jute bow and add it to the corner of the sign, and then my sign will be complete. And here's my final project. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to go out and do something with those little wooden pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified the next time I upload a video. Thank you.